Hi everyone, Angela here. I am whispering again today because it's nap time and the boys are actually sleeping in the recliners in the living room instead of in their own bedrooms. But Steve and I are here today and we wanted to just take you guys through the addition and show you what plants we have growing and how all of the beautiful houseplants are doing, and look at all the gorgeous new leaves. So I'm going to turn the camera around and hopefully you can hear me, and we will show you what we got in here, okay? All right, friends, so here is actually a lovely chair that I just reupholstered. It's like a hand-me-down, I don't know, I think Dan's grandmother's chair, maybe. And I just did that since we are home, we have lots of time. But look, we have a beautiful new leaf on the Monstera. So gorgeous. I love the vibrant green. And inside there, like you can see kind of back there is going to be a new leaf, and we've got a lot of little ones in there. It's kind of growing out to be a big mess, and I've been saying for the last like 6 videos that I need to just propagate this because it's getting to be a beast of a plant. Hey Steve. But yeah, so here we also have my spider plant. That's the mother plant, and there's a baby that's actually growing like incredibly well. You'll see there's a ton of other ones, but like that's just huge. It's really great. They've grown really well over the winter, and you can see like the bright green is all of the new growth over the past like month. And then here I have another I don't know, a pothos, I don't know, a golden pothos maybe? I'm not sure. These are all cuttings actually. And you can see like there's a new one. And it's like, so you can see, oops, where are we? I don't know if you can see it in there somewhere. There, I lost it. There it is, right in the back. Another new one. I cut these up in the fall, and I didn't have any new growth on them. But you know, they're all individual leaf cuttings. So it's quite a big, like that's my whole hand. So it's quite a big plant. But they're all individual cuttings. So it's gonna take a while for that to like become anything. Here's the Sansevieria. This is my very first one that I've ever had. It's so tall right now. That comes up past my, I don't know, it comes up to my armpit, that tall one there. It's like pretty, maybe not quite that tall. Yeah, belly button height. I was not standing straight. But it's been through a lot. You can see there's a lot of little damage on there. But it's still growing. It's doing well. I only water this guy like once a month. I bet if I watered him more, he would grow better for us. The boys have been playing. It's a little cold out here today, so they've been, oh, there's someone's dirty socks. Here's my arrangement. You guys saw this. We got this earlier this year. And look, I mean, the philodendron is already trailing, and the arrowhead plant, no, syngonium, is like really growing out there. And then even the calathea has put out like 4 new leaves since we brought it. This is a brand new one that just unfurled. Also, like before I say anything, like before we move on, I guess, this is what, a peace lily. So I've had it now for over a month, 2 months, and it hasn't bloomed yet. So anybody help me out, tell me what I'm doing wrong. And then in here, guys, look, there's a completely different plant. Now it has a brand new leaf right there, but it's definitely not, I didn't even know it was in here. It's a totally different plant. It's dusty right here. Dan was working on the trim this week. Excuse me. But yeah, so if you guys know what that plant is, let me know. Very long, lean, dark, like no variegation, no texture. Let me know what you think that is. Here is that original heart leaf philodendron. And you can see, I mean, it's just going crazy. New leaf, new leaf, new leaf. And then of course down there, and right here, and down here, and another one over here. I mean, it's like just going crazy. So, sorry Dan, like I said, he was working, I didn't even clean up. Seize the moment while the kids are sleeping. But yeah, this one just looks really good too. he's doing so great. I got some great tips from you guys about like a DIY leaf shine, like with like lemon juice, and dish soap and like a bunch of other ideas. And we'll put something together and try them out. But like you can see that plant was like leaf shined with like a chemical product when they gave it to us. And you can just see the difference between the leaves. And I kind of like that shiny look, but I don't want to use like harsh chemicals that like plug the pores. So if you have any ideas about what you use, definitely comment below and let me know. Okay, here is an arrangement. It's actually, I'm babysitting it for my boss. We've got a few things going on. Here's one of those, I don't know what it is, a bird's nest fern maybe? I'm probably making that up. I'm terrible with ferns, and when I got it, it was already crispy, but it hasn't gotten too much more crispy. And it has some new leaves in there, I think, that are gonna start, so I don't think I'm killing it. There is a kalanchoe down here. It's a succulent, and it's doing okay. It's not dying yet. We have a peace lily that has put on 3 blooms. They're fading now, but 3 blooms since I started taking care of it. And then this calla lily, it is dead. I need to trim it back, but it was not looking good when I brought it home, and it is not looking good now. So again, if you guys have tips for what I can do to preserve that poor plant, for my boss, that would be great. These guys, okay, so these are Wandering Jew clippings. They're all individual clippings. These are sitting in water, totally rooted, and then these are sitting in soil, that's the word. But anyways, these are all clippings from that big bush. If you remember, like this whole thing was 2 plants that are out in my garden for the summer, and I thought, oh, I'll clip them and bring them in, and then if I can keep them alive during the winter, then I won't have to buy new plants for the outside, you know, when it's time to work out my garden outside. Anyways, I've kept them alive. I mean, they were probably only like, I don't know, like 5-6 inches when I cut them, and you can see like they're already trailing down there, and it doesn't look great up at the top. But I know when I rip off all those leaves and I clean it up and get it back in the ground or in the dirt, it will look fantastic. Anyways, hope you don't get sick. Okay, we're moving over here. So due to everything that's going on in the world, my business, I work at a college and we are essential, but my office is able to work from home. So I've got my nice little work set up and then all of my plants that were in my office have now come home. Most of them, I left a couple like succulents there. They'll be fine. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna be home for at least a month. And I thought, oh, I should bring these guys in because they need a little bit more attention than what I can give them every like 2 weeks. So anyways, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these spider plant babies, and these are all, I brought them to the office this winter to give to a couple of my coworkers, and then never got across campus to give it to them. So I brought them back, and now I'm thinking I'll just do May Day gifts, and we'll like ding dong ditch them next month. That will be my plan. And then over here, oh, this is a great example. It's very light. I need to give it more water. But somewhere in here, we can see, sorry. Maybe this was a different one. I've got 2 more happening somewhere. Anyways, 2 more pots. This is from the same one that's over there on the floor. I made lots of cuttings. This one is not growing extra, but oh, the other one, it's in my living room. We'll show you that later. Anyways, this rattlesnake calathea is so beautiful. What I love about it is that it kind of like lays down flat during the day, and then at nighttime, all of the arms or like the petals or whatever they're called, I don't know, they like fold upwards. So it moves throughout the day and it's so gorgeous. And I got it from my sweet, sweet friend, Stephanie. She just loves me and knows my heart. So thank you, Steph. Let's see, what else is like super fun that you guys haven't seen in a while? This is my Brazil. So gorgeous. I could just die looking at some of these leaves. I won't, but like here, look at this one. It's like half and half. There's a better one that's like, oh, here it is. It's way down here. Look at that. It's pristine. So gorgeous. Anyways, I totally love this guy, but he is such a slow grower. So if you have tips on how I can help him grow faster, let me know. I might have, it's in a pretty big pot, but the root ball was like big. And I don't think I've even cut him back yet. I think I might now, since we finally got some of this growth on here. But like it took so long. It took over a year before I got any of these legs to start trailing. So I might cut it back a little bit to see if it will bush out some more. But let me know your thoughts, guys. And then you guys haven't seen this one in forever, but this is my money plant, friendship plant, Chinese money plant. I think it has a lot of names. There's a little baby. It's growing slowly. I took it to the office and it shed all of those lower leaves. You can see where all of these little nodules are right here. All of those were leaves and they all fell off. So it had like some pretty serious shock when I brought it to the office. And then it did okay. And you can even see like right in here right now is a new leaf coming up. So it's gonna be okay. But I love just these big flat discs and they're so sturdy. It's just a gorgeous plant. I mean, like, it's so much fun. If you don't have one, you need to get one. I know they're kind of trendy right now too, so they're semi-easy to find. If you find one in a store, buy it, because you might not come across it again in a while. But yeah, I really love this guy. Let's see. I don't know, you guys probably haven't seen my ivy in a while. It's doing great. This looks a little crazy. It's a small baby plant, but it's growing well, and I really like it. It's like a spear or an arrow ivy. I'm not quite sure. You guys know I'm so bad at names. I need to write them down and like put them in the pots because that's what normal people do. But I have it under the light here. It had been in a low light place in my bathroom and it had been doing great actually, but I don't know, I think I watered it and just left it in here. There's my Manjula doing well. These are all of my ranunculus bulbs or tubers, not quite sure. They're gonna go outside. I'm just getting them started here because it's so cold. We have cucumbers, we have peppers, I'm not sure, like a bunch of like sweet peppers, but a variety of them. These are all of our broccoli. Right here is baby's breath. I'm not sure how any of these guys right here are gonna work out. We have some Roma tomatoes. We have, oh, I'm not sure what those are. We have these big plants right here are pumpkins. Oh, those must be watermelons. And our corn, not looking great anymore. But this is our first time doing any kind of seedlings, any kind of vegetable gardening. And yeah, who knows how it's gonna work out, but it's fun to try. So anyways, this is all I wanted to show you guys. You know I have a ton more plants, but we can't go in the living room. I don't wanna go in the kitchen because that's where the boys are sleeping right now. But yeah, thank you guys again if you made it through to this very long-winded video, and if you could even hear me at all while I am whispering. Look at this one. See? Like, how can you not love this plant? You need one. If you don't have one, you need one. That's an old leaf, but yeah. Anyways, thank you guys again so much, and I hope you are all doing very well, staying safe in your homes. And your families are all doing well. That's really all that matters these days. Oh, look, and there's a brand new leaf going to be opening up right there. Yay. Okay, guys, that's it. Take care. Have a good rest of the day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.